Question number 8. So question number 8 tells us, or actually wants us to write the equation of parallel lines. Okay. So what is the equation of the line that is parallel to this equation that travels through 8 and 2? Okay. So first things first, guys, I need to make sure that our equation that we're given is in the form y equal mx plus b. Okay. So to get it in that form, I would first rewrite the equation 3x plus 2y equal 10. And I'm going to try to get it where y is all by itself and the x is on the right side of our equation. So I would subtract 3x, subtract 3x. This will cancel out, okay? So now I would have 2y is equal to, can you subtract 3x from 10? No, because they're not like terms. So now I would have negative 3x and a positive 10. I write the x first because in my form, my x comes first, okay? So now I will get rid of the multiplying by 2 by dividing each of these terms by 2, okay? So now I would have my equation y equal, because again the 2's cancel each other out. Can you divide negative 3 by 2? No, and a negative divided by a positive stays as a negative. So this will be staying as a negative 3 over 2x, all right? And 10 divided by 2 is 5. But guys, whenever you're doing this, guys, we actually don't care about what this number is going to be. So we're going to replace it with actually the letter b, all right? So what we're going to do now, guys, is that we're going to try to evaluate what parallel means. Well, the word parallel means same. So again, parallel means what, guys? It means same, okay? So that means you're going to keep the slope the same, all right? So again, parallel means same slope, okay? So technically, this negative 3 over 2 is my slope, all right? And I'm going to keep it the same. So again, I'm going to keep this the same, all right? So I would rewrite y equal negative 3 over 2x and the plus b, because again, I'm keeping my slope the same. So now I'm going to plug in these numbers. I'm going to plug this in for the x and plug this in for the y. So I'm going to have 2 is equal to negative 3 over 2, and then now I'm going to replace the x with 8. So I'll write parentheses 8, all right? You can write it as 8 over 1, but again, I can write it as parentheses 8, okay? Then plus b, okay? So again, I would write it as 8 over 1, just to be safe, okay? So now I would have 2 is equal to, I would now multiply these two numerators and then the denominators. Negative 3 times 8 is negative 24. 2 times 1 is 2. And then I would bring down my plus b. Okay? So now when I calculate it, guys, I would end up having 2 is equal to negative 24 divided by 2 is negative 12. And then I rewrite my plus b, okay? So now the aim is to get b all by itself. So to get b all by itself, I would need to get rid of subtracting 12 by adding 12 to both sides of our equations. So now I would have b is equal to 2 plus 12 is positive 14, okay? So this positive 14 is going to replace the b value in my parallel equation, all right? So my answer that I'm going to write in blue is y equal the same slope, negative 3 over 2, x, and then I'm going to replace the b with this number, a positive 14, okay? And that would be my result, all right? So guys, this question is pretty difficult, guys. So make sure you take your time when you're doing this one, because this one is very difficult.